Off in the big one, the Jacko Special and favourite, light hand at 220 and 150.
And there's a great charge towards this first fence. Galty, Tinker, Hokey and Trojan Gift are prominent, and so too going after on the outside is Light Hand as they clear the first of the big fences. Back in behind that group, Hokey now shuffling back a little bit. Matching Tiger made ground over that first fence and went up with Donegal. Further back to Persian Roll as they clear the second, followed further back by Impulsive Risk. Over on the inside next there was Famous Way, followed at the Shillabee Road jump the third time by Thunder Express, Wild Wolf, McNaught and Tough Tom back at the tail of the field. Into the far terrain, they're out into the open country now, working towards the Fallen Log in the first circuit, and the leader is Light Hand, the favourite by a half length to Donegal. The Kiwis together about 3 lengths further back, Galty, Tinker. They're going nice and steadily. Further up on the outside was Matching Tiger, and going up in the centre was Denali close handy. They were followed then by Swinging Nippy as they go over the next one. Trojan Gift was also there, and up ahead of him Parlez-Vous, the mare going up wide. Further back behind Trojan Gift then came Persian Roll as they take the last fence along the far side in the first circuit, where they come downhill towards the double now. McNaught was well back with Hokey. Further back to Wild Wolf, Thunder Express ridden very patiently, and Tough Tom was last of all at the first of the double, and Donegal took over. Persian Roll dipped slightly on landing but stood his ground. They go to the second of the double now, and Donegal cleared it magnificently. By golly, this is a great spectacle. He's out about a length and a half now to Light Hand, held together second. Matching Tiger third. Now something slightly amiss here with Hokey. The rider has pulled the horse up very wisely from the race as they come to the jump in the straight the first time, and here the leader Donegal from Matching Tiger, Swinging Nippy. Back on the inside, Light Hand getting buried now. Over on his outside is Parlez-Vous, and they will follow close handy Trojan Gift. Thunder Express took off from the rear of that pack and went around them sharply when the pace slackened. Wild Wolf also joined in. Trojan Gift, and over on the inside as they take the turn out of the straight is Denali, followed by Impulsive Risk, Persian Roll. Further back in the field, Galty, Tinker, followed then by McNaught wide. Further back second last was Famous Way, and last of all Tough Tom, but there's only about 7 or 8 lengths first to last. They've completed a circuit, and what was the first jump in the first round, Matching Tiger at big odds took over and cleared it by a length to Swinging Nippy. Third, Donegal. They go towards the next fence, followed close handy by Light Hand, and over on the outside of Light Hand was Parlez-Vous. She's been wide, but she's jumped well. Further back along the inside, running next was Denali, and also making headway there at that point, Thunder Express. Wild Wolf put in a sticky leap, so did Galty, Tinker. Going through along the inside, Impulsive Risk, McNaught improving from Persian Roll. Then further back in the field behind those then came Famous Way as they go to the log. Well back to Galty, Tinker as they clear the log, and then came Tough Tom at the tail of the field. Along the far side of the course they race now, and going to another fence, the leader is Matching Tiger from Swinging Nippy, and over on the inside, Light Hand back to the rail has skipped through on the inside to take up the running again. Now they go to the last along the far side, and it's Light Hand by a length and a half, Matching Tiger. There's one spilled the rider, Donegal's come down, and another one has also been impeded there, Parlez-Vous. They've both come to grief, and downhill, and Light Hand is now putting some pace into the race. He comes to the first of the double and shows out by a couple to Matching Tiger, who's run a very cheeky race, the South Australian. Third, Swinging Nippy, followed further back in the field behind those then over on the inside by Denali. Then Thunder Express, followed by Impulsive Risk. Golly, he's made some ground. Further back behind those came McNaught, and then over on the outside Trojan Gift, and further back in the field behind those came Famous Way. At the fence in the straight, those two horses that came to grief have got up and are giving chase. There's another one also with them continuing on in the race. Further back behind Wild Wolf, Galty, Tinker, Tough Tom. Righto, we're getting serious now, folks, in the CUB Great Eastern Steeple Chase, where they race down to the post with one circuit to travel, and the leader is Light Hand by 2 or 3, the favourite. In second place and getting a lovely run, Denali, Swinging Nippy, followed by Thunder Express, Matching Tiger. Further back to Impulsive Risk, who's been ridden a lovely race, and they were followed further back in the field behind those by Famous Way. And then came Thunder Express, just niggled out a little bit into the last circuit, followed further back then by Matching Tiger, McNaught. Trojan Gift followed by Wild Wolf, and then back in the field 2 lengths to Tough Tom. Galty, Tinker, and 2 of these riderless horses are going to continue on in the chase minus their hoops. Going towards the Shillabee Road double, and Light Hand, the favourite, shows the way by 2 or 3. But look at Denali, the stablemate, poised second. Third was Swinging Nippy, but he made a mess of the road jump. And around the outside comes the other wheeler representative now. So they're filling 1, 2, 2, 3, and that's Famous Way as they go to the log. Let's have a look at Light Hand. Comes to the log, a length and a half in front of Denali. They both popped over it nicely. Famous Way third, Impulsive Risk was fourth. Over on the outside, making ground stylishly now is McNaught running home. Then Swinging Nippy, the riders hailing a cab from Thunder Express, and further back in the field, Trojan Gift, Tough Tom, Matching Tiger pulled up. Wild Wolf and Gouty Tinker likewise. The jumping's all over along the far side for Light Hand, and the favourite strode out for in front of Denali. He's now got 2 more fences to jump, and they're the double. They take the last fence away in the home straight the last round. Here he comes to the second last, Light Hand. The young horse, he's 3 in front of Denali. 8 lengths away now, McNaught's running on. Further back in the field, then Impulsive Risk. The jumping's all over, and Light Hand dashed away. He's 4 lengths in front of Denali. A dozen lengths, McNaught followed further back in the field by Impulsive Risk, but Light Hand said, "See you" in the CUB Great Eastern Steeple. He dashed away. He runs to the 200-metre mark, the favourite. He's being cuddled. He's doing it very easily indeed. He's 4 or 5 in front of the stablemate Denali. The interest is going to be in the minors. A great battle here ensuing between McNaught and on the inside Impulsive Risk, but the favourite has won, as most people thought he'd do. And Light Hand cruises to the line to score by about 8 lengths. Second placing has gone to Denali. About 9 or 10 third. Impulsive Risk got there for third. McNaught was a nice effort. The Flashy Chestnut fourth. Then a break to the South Australian Thunder Express, followed by Famous Way. A riderless horse there with the field joining in. Further back, Swinging Nippy, followed further back by Tough Tom, and they were followed by Trojan Gift. Then came Gouty Tinker, further back behind them, just arriving Wild Wolf, and last in was Matching Tiger. There were 3 horses that came to grief, but they've all got on and continued with the field.
Before Delight Hand at 220 and 149, Delali at 190, and number 5 third, which is Impulsive Risk, will pay $3.20.
And number 4 Light Hand, $2 and 139, Denali.